As one fully sustains its outermost realities and fully comes to understand that as a soulful consciousness, a most revealed matter of its own can so well divulge itself forward, just as its own soulful concept of self-realization. And as we also grantly allow for this self-programming to come about into its most majestic side shows of its own, we are then in its most intimate self-revealed positioning, just as it is. And as its full effect comes so well forward into its own and allows for its true magnificence to reign, such as its own and in full effect, one is then in full core-relationship of its allness and as its own soulful consciousness, just as it is. So as we fully reveal to its matter of self a new revealed positioning and allow for all that I am to fully be as its own in full effect, we are then in its soulful true magnificence, just as it is. And as we allow for soulful consciousness to come so well forward into its own, then the true magnificence of its own soulful beingness then reveals itself forward into its own, just as its own soulful consciousness, just as it is. So in this self-allowance of true magnificence, one is then in self-appealing effect to all. One then reveals to its outermost boundaries a newest descriptive behavioralship in all ways of its core relative relationships of its own, in full revealed matter, just as it is. So this whole soulful compositum has now soulfully revealed to its own a true new magnificence of itself so well forward, just as it is. So we are, of course, of light in full symposium, now in full agreement of self-being towards the all, a most true soulful expression, just as it is, into its own ship, in full revealed matter, just as it is. And so I am, of course, P.S., in full revealed matter, just as its own, and in effect.